Today is an ordinary day in the lives of the 4.5 million people living in the Cape metropolitan area. Most parents wake up their children to go to school, and those who are employed leave home to go to work or busy themselves during the day. Unbeknown to most, over 1 million of these people have already experienced or will face a mental health challenge that could impact the course of their lives. Without adequate support and mental health care, these challenges could become too great to overcome. Today we will follow the steps of 4 people whose lives have been impacted by mental health in some way and who have walked the journey with Cape Mental Health. Stay with us as we spend the day in Mitchell's Plain, Khayelitsha, Observatory and Gugulethu and get to know more about Jordan, Pamela, Grant and Simtandile. Jordan Marshall is a 16-year-old teenager who was diagnosed at 6 months with spastic cerebral palsy. Jordan lives with his mom Carmelita in a maisonette in Mitchell's Plain and attends Erica's Special Care Center for learners with profound intellectual needs.
So Jordan doesn't walk at all. Jordan is buggy based, wheelchair bound, if I must put it to you like that. It's very difficult with Jordan because we are living in a maisonette. So we have to currently carry Jordan up and down, including his chair, his buggy. Because when he's downstairs, we need to get the chair down. When we're upstairs, we need to get the chair upstairs.
The school comes to fetch him.
They do, and they drop him. We get up by 6:30. Then he goes to his chair. Then I come down, but also with Erica's, they have a transport group. So I can follow the driver, so I'll see exactly where they are. So then I'll come down, make his tea. Then I'll start getting ready for school, dressing, washing, dressing. Then myself and my father will bring the chair down. And then so 2 minutes after that, then they're here, then we'll take him out. And then whoever's on the van, whatever carer, they will take him.
Cape Mental Health provides a range of community-based services for people with intellectual and psychosocial disabilities. We offer special education care centers for children with severe and profound intellectual disability and skills and training work opportunities for youth and adults with intellectual disability. In addition, we offer counseling, psychosocial rehabilitation, and peer support interventions for persons living with psychosocial disability.
I am Jamie Schools, the program implementer at Erica's Special Education and Care Center. Erica's Special Education and Care Center is one of 3 centers based in Mitchell's Plain, Heidelberg and Khayelitsha. We offer special education, holistic care and stimulation to learners with severe to profound intellectual disabilities to ensure their right to quality basic education. So without specialized transportation, that is where the driver and the caregiver goes out to disadvantaged communities to pick up learners and bring them to the center. When our learners arrive at the center, our buggies is outside waiting for them. So our caregivers assist each other in putting them into the buggies as well as strapping them. Then when we get to our classes, there's ramps available to assist them in entering the classes. Gross motor skills promotes body movement as well as brain development. It is also for the learners to release energy. So examples for that is running, jumping and walking. We do activities like massaging. That is one of our main activities. So that is where the caregiver uses some cream to massage them just for their muscles to be made a bit loose.
Next, we visit Pamela in Khayelitsha, a trainee at one of Cape Mental Health's training workshops unlimited.
My name is Pamela and my surname is Twari. I'm living in Khayelitsha in Makaya. My family is it's fine. It's like um, a small family, but and a nice home and a nice mother as well. But the father is not living with us.
I work at a creche. The name of the creche is Little Star Educare Center. What I do there, I do general duties like cleaning the toilets, cleaning the kitchen, making sure everything is in its place, and just making sure that it's safe for the kids. Little Star is in Khayelitsha. School was very hard for me. I had challenges with reading and writing. I stopped going to school at grade 5. Then I stayed at home for a very long time. I was 18 when I joined Training Workshops Unlimited. It was very nice for me because I was around people who are similar to me, who have the same challenges as me. So it was very, I felt free and happy to be around those people, and I understood the work that they were doing there because we were doing work that requires just our hands, so I could do that easily. My job coach, Ms. Onaba, told me about this opportunity that wanted people to go work outside. Good day, my name is Onwaba Gula. I work as a job coach at one of Cape Mental Health's projects called Training Workshops Unlimited. Training Workshops Unlimited is a skills and development program for adults living with intellectual disabilities. My role as a job coach is to train our service users with skills that are needed for the open market, support them in finding employment, and provide reasonable accommodation to them in their respective workplaces. Pamela was selected for the Workplace Experience Program. She has undergone the Bridging and Support training and has shown readiness for the open labor market. 2. She meets the demographic requirements of the funder. And 3. She is hardworking, reliable, and always eager to learn. The aim for this is that our service users are empowered to start their own businesses. This is to bridge the unemployment gap and to also give them working experiences. This has been one of TWU's goals when it comes to empowering and securing long-term jobs for our service users.
Grant Koopman is a regular face at Cape Mental Health in Observatory. Grant is both an employee and a service user at the centre. He lives at one of our residential homes and works as the housekeeper at the centre's head office.
Before I moved to Kimba's, I eventually landed up in a shelter and I stayed there for almost a year. And then my social worker, she found me and said I've got a place, she's got a place for me. I didn't know about Fountain House and I didn't know about Kimba House. I knew about nothing, and she gave me the opportunity to actually spend a week in the Kimba House and get to know the guys, and I spent the weekend there. And the guys were quite happy with my performance, if I put that way, and they welcomed me, and since that day I've been I moved in there, and I'm now currently 10 years there. I grew up in the ghetto, that was just plain. Then we moved to Blue Downs, and then from there scattered around here a bit, but moving to, when I was 14 I moved with my father in Kraaifontein and left school, wasn't so good at school. And I ended up working in a bakery. First time I got it was in the 29th of April 1999. I was 19 and I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. It is a genetic in our line. And then my mom's, she was living in Grassy Park, and my sister was at school, at primary school. And then I moved to her, and then she looked after me for like 8 years, and I left her because of circumstances that I wasn't happy at the house. Couldn't take it with the family, and that's when I started to move out. Didn't have any friends, didn't know nobody outside, but then I took it stern and I am where I am today.
Cape Mental Health social workers offer face-to-face psychosocial counselling and support for people living within the Cape Metropole.
So I am Semtandile Mgudlwa, a social worker covering the Guguletu Nyanga area. It's a very impoverished, if I might put it that way, area. There's a lot of substance abuse problems, high crime rate, a high unemployment rate, but people are surviving somehow. yeah, it's got its severe challenges, but I guess we go into the areas and give hope, and we see positivity at the end of the day. I started working with the lady when I came on board in 2021. She has been diagnosed with bipolar and depression. Her case was a bit challenging as she was not. There were challenges with taking medication compliance, and she has 2 kids, stays with the mother, and no one is working. Basically, they were depending on the grant, support grant that they were getting, and there was also siblings. That there was now a tension between the siblings. They would say she is crazy, and she is just. I think they did not understand, man, the diagnosis. So when she acts like that, so there was a lot of education that had to be done, and a lot of motivation, and a lot of mediation as well. Thank God, as social workers, we work as a team, because at some point I had to approach one of my colleagues to ask them to accompany me to the home so that we can mediate together. And we did that, and the results actually were massive. Now she's back on medication. I do check up on them here and there just to keep track of the situation, and so that she can keep going, and assure her and praise her whenever I can, of the little wins. So the situation improved a lot.
At the end of the day, we at Cape Mental Health take no day for granted. We know that all children and adults want to be accepted for who they are. People thrive when they are loved and have purpose, irrespective of their abilities, age, or background.
I enjoy working very much. I just want to keep on working and working. I don't want to get to a point where I have to stop working. I don't feel useless anymore, and now I feel very happy because I can now do things for myself using my own money.
Kim Bowers actually gave an opportunity to more or less, how can I say, gave me a second chance in life. I look forward and not try to look back, because the past really hurts me. I've grown to love those 5 brothers in my house. We have a bond in that house, a special relationship also. I make lots of jokes, and we just we happy bunch, always respectful towards one another. Here and there we have arguments, but before we go sleep for the next time we are friends again.
When you go to these homes, Mosne, you are just a regular social worker. You're just doing your job and whatever, but when you realize the impact, it's like I've already gotten my PhD, my darling. And it's so lovely to see the growth, and it's so lovely to see them putting in the work, because honestly, Tina, we're just there to guide, to motivate here and there, but they are the people who put in the most work. So it's lovely to see, and it's lovely to be within that experience. It makes me proud to be a social worker, in fact.